But how did this molten rock become home to oceans, forests, and humanity? What secrets lie buried beneath the crust we stand on? From explosions that shaped the solar system to the rise of civilizations, this is the epic story of Earth, told like never before. A story of chaos, survival, rebirth, and wonder. This is the story of everything. About 4.5 billion years ago, there was no Earth. The space around the young sun was filled with dust, gas, and rock. Over time, gravity pulled these particles together. They crashed, clumped, and collided until a glowing sphere of molten rock was born. Earth. But it was not the planet we know today. It was hellish, violent, and unstable. The surface was a sea of lava, constantly bombarded by meteors. Volcanoes erupted endlessly, filling the air with toxic gas. There was no sky, no oceans, no life. Just fire, just fury. For millions of years, Earth spun in darkness, battered and burning. Until one day, something extraordinary began to happen. As the planet slowly cooled, volcanoes continued to release steam and gases. Clouds began to form, and then came the rain. It rained for centuries, a torrential downpour that never seemed to end. Raindrops sizzled as they hit the hot ground, but slowly the surface began to cool. Water pooled in craters, rivers formed, oceans expanded. Earth transformed from a burning wasteland to a water world. But still, there was no life. Not yet. In the depths of Earth's early oceans, near hydrothermal vents that spewed minerals and heat, something miraculous occurred. The first life. Tiny, microscopic organisms formed from simple chemicals. They didn't breathe, think, or move much, but they were alive. These single-celled beings floated in the deep, feeding on minerals and light. They multiplied, evolved, and adapted. They were the ancestors of all life. Every tree, fish, bird, and human can trace their roots back to these simple cells. Life had begun. For billions of years, life remained microscopic. But eventually something changed. Cells began to work together. They formed more complex structures, creatures with shapes, senses, and systems. The oceans exploded with diversity. Worms, jellyfish, trilobites. Some swam, some crawled, some floated. Life was now visible. Coral reefs began to form. Fish-like creatures appeared, eyes evolved, jaws developed. Predators and prey, birth and death. Nature had entered a new era. About 500 million years ago, brave pioneers made their way to land. Plants appeared first, small and simple. Then came insects, followed by amphibians. Landscapes changed, forests grew. Animals walked, breathed air, and laid eggs. Reptiles rose to dominance. And then the giants arrived. Dinosaurs ruled the Earth for over 160 million years. From the towering sauropods to the fierce Tyrannosaurus rex, they filled every continent. They hunted, roamed, nested, and thrived. It was their world, but the sky held a secret. One day, a massive asteroid, bigger than a city, slammed into the Earth. The explosion was apocalyptic. Fires raged, tsunamis roared, ash blocked the sun. The world went dark. And just like that, the age of dinosaurs ended. In the silence that followed, the survivors emerged. Tiny mammals, once hiding in the shadows of giants, began to rise. They grew in size and number. They explored forests, plains, and mountains. Some swam, some flew. But one branch of mammals was different. They had bigger brains, better hands. They walked on two legs. They learned. And slowly they became something new. From the heart of Africa, a new species walked the earth. Homo sapiens. They hunted in packs. They used tools. They built fires. They painted caves with stories of the hunt. They traveled across deserts, over ice, and through jungles. They adapted to every climate, faced every challenge. They were survivors, thinkers, dreamers. And they were us. About 12,000 years ago, humans made a discovery that would change everything. They planted seeds. Farming meant food. Food meant villages. Villages became cities. Humans stayed in one place. They built homes, roads, temples. Civilizations rose beside rivers. The Nile, the Indus, the Tigris, the Yellow River. They wrote stories, made laws, formed governments. Trade began. Empires expanded. The world grew connected. Wheels, boats, sails, writing on clay tablets, then parchment, then paper. Discoveries in math, science, medicine, and astronomy. From Egypt to Greece, China to the Islamic Golden Age, humanity pushed boundaries. Curiosity drove them. Conflict challenged them. Art, music, and philosophy flourished. And in time, knowledge spread faster than ever before. In the last 500 years, the world changed more than ever before. Machines powered by steam and electricity transformed industries. Airplanes shrank the world. Radios connected voices. Lights lit up the night. Wars erupted. Nations changed. Humans walked on the moon. The internet connected billions. We could speak across oceans. See from satellites, travel in hours what once took months. But with progress came challenges. Pollution, conflict, imbalance. Yet hope endured. Today, we stand at the edge of tomorrow. We explore Mars. We dream of stars. We build machines that think. We alter genes. We ask big questions. What comes next? Can we live in harmony with Earth? Can we protect the only home we have? The story of Earth isn't over. In fact, it's just beginning. And we are the authors of the next chapter. From stardust to cities, from chaos to consciousness, this is our planet. This is our story. This is Earth.